All right, wait for some people to come in here. We'll talk about some football. It's football signing day. It's football signing day. Everybody's in here. All right, we are live. Football. Who wants to talk basketball? Man, we can talk basketball if you want, but much to talk about. Football. We can talk football. What is there? 14 players today that verbally committed. Verbally. My head is bent down there. So, what's up, Derek? What's up, man? I don't know. I'm just looking at the 14 players that verbally committed today. We'll talk about it. Slim pickings, 14 people. Four of them's wide receivers, I think. No, yeah, four wide receivers out of 14 players. All right, we'll talk about it. I'm sure everybody's talking about basketball. Basketball. We not doing well in basketball, are we? No, we are not. No, we are not. Did everybody see Will Stein's press conference? Is pretty, uneventful. Uh, you know, Cutter Bowley. I didn't see how many players were there. What's up, Jake? Them Vols up to number 7 in recruiting rankings. They should be. They spend money. You didn't. Our athletic director got mad. I'll give KSR credit. Those boys asked a question about money, and our ID snapped. That's not true. We spend money on football. Okay, all right, if you say so. But no, the Vols should. Yes, they're going to spend their money on football, not basketball. So doesn't surprise me, Jake. Yes, but our coach did his introductory press conference. Man, he looks young, but that's cool. Young is good, right? Derek, I'll take him. I know everybody's talking about basketball. Yeah, with that basketball game last night, I didn't sleep good after that one, man. That was an awful game to watch. Man, hopefully we play better Friday. Uh, hopefully we play better. Ponatoski, yep, going to be any good. Yeah, Jake, I think so. I think he could win that job. I'm gonna tell you right now, that kid's got an arm. Yeah, you could tell Mitch got irritated. Derek, yeah, because they asked him about money. Yeah, why was he so? Why does he get so mad? I take offense to that. That's not true. Okay, all right, if you say so, if you say so. But yeah, he got mad. Yeah, I think Ponatoski is really good. Now these are all verbal commits that we got. If you guys don't know, Georgia took one of our 4 stars. So we had 3 4 stars, and they took one of them. So now we got 2 4 stars, Ponatoski and some safety, Tilson. Everybody else, 3 stars in JUCO. So there you go. Mitch, if we're spending money, which these are really kind of leftover March 2 players, but still. How about Virginia Tech going for 120 before hiring Franklin, 22? Uh, yeah, I mean, Virginia Tech spending the money. Uh, yeah, Virginia Tech. I thought South Carolina's coach would get that. Would get that. Beamer. I thought Shane Beamer was a shoe in for that job because his dad, but obviously not. So, did everybody see Will Stein's press conference today? I thought it was, pretty basic press conference. He didn't say anything, out of the ordinary. We got 14 players. For everybody that's getting in here, we'll talk about them. We got 1 quarterback, 1 defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 1 running back, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 linebacker, 2 cornerbacks, and a safety. And Georgia took one of our 4 stars. So yeah, these are all verbal commits, by the way. Look, hopefully Ponatoski won't be. So we got 2 4 stars. Damn, out of 14, we got 2 JUCOs, 2 4 stars, and 10 3 stars. But yeah, we got just an array of, a bunch of wide receivers, which I hope they're good. Some of these are left over from March 2, so they may go somewhere else. Like I said, it's verbal. Nobody signed anything. So as long as Ponatoski comes and, we should be good. Um, who else is he bringing? The recruiting coordinator for Oregon's going to be our GM. So there you go. And then one of his offensive coaches is coming. So yeah, he's going to have to build his staff when all this is over. Whenever Oregon gets out of the playoffs. So no. Anybody enjoying basketball? I'm not enjoying basketball at all. Man, that's no fun watching this right now. Uh, but our class is ranked 56th, football class, 12th in the SEC out of 16 teams. Which, okay, so we're gonna need to hit the portal. Yeah, gonna need to hit the portal. But yeah, there's no fun watching basketball right now. We cannot stop anybody going to the basket. Of Derek, if I see that one more time at the end of the game, that dude pick and roll to the basket. That's a high school play, man. I made a video today that is our team messed up? Yes. Yeah. I don't know what the answer is. So Gonzaga score averages 90 a game. Okay, so we better stop somebody and score. So we don't want to lose that game. Derek, I also don't expect much from basketball. No, it is what it is. Yeah, it's no fun to watch. I mean, it's no fun to watch that team. I mean, man, yeah, it's no fun. I don't know what else to say. It's early. It is early, but the same thing keeps happening over and over. Luckily, the Georgetown game didn't count, or we'd have 4 losses, right? If that game would have counted, we'd have 4 losses. We've only played 5 good teams, and we lost to 4 at Purdue. We won that one, and we lost to the other 4. So I don't know where we're going with that, but I am excited about football. But I'm not going to get too excited because I know that it's going to take time to get this guy some players. Okay, I know Mitch Barnhart got all upset when somebody asked him a question about money. I think it was KSR. You got to give it up to them. They asked a hard question there, and he said there's no issue with money. Okay, fine. Then start buying some players. And yeah, you can't have 10 3-stars, 2 JUCOs, and 2 4-stars. Okay, this ain't gonna get you shit. This is gonna get your ass kicked. That's what this is gonna get. Okay, these are our players that we signed. We have the 56th ranked class. I think it's 12th in the SEC. I could be wrong. Some people are just gonna buy people out of the portal or get people. Now it's early. We're gonna sign more players than this, but this right here will get your ass beat. So yeah, 1 defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen. Yeah, you got to have a defense, guys. You got to have 1 linebacker. I mean, 1 defensive tackle. I don't know. We're gonna have to get defense from somewhere. That's what nobody's talking about. Everybody's talking about the spread offense, and that's great, but you still got to stop people. Or you're going to get your ass kicked, as we saw with the air raid. You still got to stop people. So, Jake, Vandy has a higher recruiting class than Kentucky. They probably do. Yeah, they probably do, because they stole one of Georgia's. They stole one of Georgia's 4-stars. Georgia, if you're just getting in here, Georgia took one of our 4-stars, which doesn't surprise me. So we had 3 4-stars. Now we have 2 4-stars, 10 3-stars, and 2 JUCOs. So we had a JUCO offensive lineman and a JUCO cornerback signed today. Evidently, I mean, the offensive lineman's 6'3", like 350 or something, 340. So yeah, I mean, he's a pretty big dude. I don't know what school these schools are, but yeah. So 2 JUCO players, and so we'll see what happens. 4 wide receivers. Hey, there's a Cameron Miller. We got another Cam Miller, offensive lineman. He's a 3-star. So we got another Cam Miller. So there you go. So yeah, we need to sign some players, high school and/or portal. We got to get some people. All those players were at I couldn't tell who all was at the coaches Will Stein's press conference. But like Cutter Boley was there. Will he keep Cutter Boley? I don't know. I mean, look, he can tailor the offense, because Cutter Boley's not going to be a running threat. I mean, he can run, but he's not a dual threat quarterback. Okay. So yeah, he would have to tailor the offense a little bit for him. And he would have to pick it up because, yeah, we'll see. Going to get some studs from Oregon. Well, their backup quarterback, guys, if you haven't heard, their backup quarterback supposedly coming. If he comes, I imagine Cutter Boley will leave. So what's up, AFO? I'm excited about Stein. I am too, but we got to get a defensive coordinator, because AFO, I'm looking at the players. We have 14 players that we signed today. 2 4-stars, 2 JUCOs, and 10 3-stars. And on the defensive side of the line, we got 1 defensive lineman, 1 linebacker, 3 defensive backs. So yeah, we need defense. I know everybody's excited about the offense, but as Tim Couch and Hal Mummy and them showed us, you still got to stop people. You still got to stop people. So yeah, not too many defensive players. So yeah, maybe we can get some. Plenty of time. What's up, Jake? We may get a great center. From Oregon, well, good. We got Wilberly to play center, so he's a decent guy. But yeah, defense wins championships. Thank you, Jake. Yes, everybody's concentrating on the spread and all that, but if you can't stop them, you're not going to outscore Tennessee, Texas A&M, Alabama. I mean, it's going to be like the air raid. You're going to get beat 56-35. I mean, which would be exciting for some people. At least we got beat. So yeah, but we were never in the game. So yeah, we got. I don't know who he'll get to be the defensive coordinator, guys, because Oregon's defensive coordinator is going to Cal. So not that we were going to get him. So yeah, he's got to find the whole staff. So he's got a lot to do. Go back there and call plays and still try and do this. We'll see how many games Oregon. I don't know who Oregon plays in the playoff. So I didn't see who was in their bracket. So, but yes, defense wins championships. And so, yeah, we got 14 players if you're just getting in here. Yeah. So we got 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, 2 JUCOs. Georgia came in and took one of our 4-stars. These are all verbal commitments, guys. It means nothing. They're verbally committing, which means, they come, I come. So you never know. So, yeah, if you're just getting in here, we got 1 quarterback, 1 defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 1 running back, 4 wideouts, 1 tight end, 1 linebacker, 2 cornerbacks, and a safety. So, yeah, we got 2 JUCO players at the last minute, an offensive lineman, and a cornerback. So, yeah, you're not going to win games with this right here. Okay, you ain't going to win games in the SEC with this. So, if Mitch Barnhart got mad about money, get mad. I was thinking about AFL. I was thinking about NIL and money. Yeah, Stein said the players matter. In other words, Jimmy's and Joe's. Yeah. I'm sure he got some money promised to him before he signed. Oh yeah, he's not gonna come here. How much though? Like I'm saying, I know Mitch Barnhart got mad. Jake, Tennessee, phenomenal offense, but our defense is awful. Yeah, you gotta have defense. Good point, Jake. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure he was promised money. Look, I get it, but it's gotta pick it up. Got to pick it up. I mean, it's going to take time. This first year, look, don't expect too much out of this first year. If we get 3 wins out of 3 or 4 wins, I'd be happy. Yeah, because the schedule we play is worse than last year. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you can score all you want. You still got to stop somebody. And right now, we need some wide receivers. I hope he finds some wide receivers. That's really what we need. I think so we'll see. We'll see if Cutter Boley stays. I mean, he may stay, he may not stay. Since they're bringing the backup quarterback from Oregon, we'll see. We could talk about basketball, but there's not much to say about basketball, guys. I mean, basketball just annoys me. I mean, it's just I can't hardly watch it. We stayed up last night. Thanks for everybody who stayed up till midnight. And we did a post-game show, and that was awful way to lose a game last night. Man, I don't know. We're going to have to pick it up. Gonzaga, Friday night, they averaged 90 points, okay? We ain't going to win scoring 60-something points on these guys. So, I don't know. I made a video about my thoughts. You can go back and watch it. Is our team FUBAR? So, our team is right now is in a rut, and we got to get out of it. AFL, he brought Oregon's director of recruitment. I saw that. He's going to be the GM. That was a massive get. Yes. If now all we need is money to sign recruits, and we'll be fine, right? But as our basketball team shows you, money does not mean you're going to win. Yeah. Some of our players in basketball, they don't even. And my friend asked me, why is Jalen Lowe on the bench laughing and shit? Because he doesn't have to come and play. He's going to get paid whether he comes back or not. If you guys saw Oweh after the game, he was just all chill when he was answering questions. He wasn't worried. He ain't got a care in the world. He's going to the NBA. Why does he care? So, yeah, we got to find kids, which Everybody's got to find kids who want to come here and want to play. What's up, Gadget? Read my comment above. I didn't see it, Gadget. Where is it? Co-defensive coordinator and defensive back at Oregon. Could be the D coordinator? Okay, I don't know who that is, Gadget. Whoever it is, we'll take him. I mean, at least it's somebody he knows. Okay, so they're co-defensive coordinator. Okay, defensive back. Okay, so that means he's never been a coordinator before. So hey, might as well throw him in there too. We'll find out if he can coach. You know, I don't know, guys. Like I said, we've all of us older people. Look, we've seen a spread offense before. We know what the deal is. Look, I know I like the spread. Hey, but you just don't want to get in a scoring match with a lot of teams we're going to play because you're not going to win that. But we'll see. I won't. The first year, we'll just give them how many games we win, 2 or 3 games, 3 or 4 games. That's fine. But yeah, he's going to have to take his time and get his players in here and get coaching staff in here, and maybe it'll work. So, does anybody think we're going to win Friday night in basketball? Does anybody have us beaten? I don't even know if the odds are out. They're probably not out yet. Tomorrow, they'll probably put them out tomorrow. Gonzaga, I don't know if we, they average 90. No, says Derek. No, Ponatoski. He may be Gadget. He's definitely good. He could do well in this offense. The kid's got an arm. He can throw. Man, he can throw a ball. He got velocity on his throw. It's not a half-ass throw. He can throw long. He definitely is a quarterback of future. AFL, the power spread is an interesting invention. Yeah, it is. It is because you try to run out of it. Of course, I didn't realize that Dowdell played at Oregon his first year. Hell no, we're not going Jake. Yes, the power spread. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. No offense, this is not Big Ten. We're going to play Texas A&M, Alabama, Florida. Yeah. I mean, Tennessee, which Tennessee's defense wasn't great this year. I'm sure Josh Heupel will work on that. But yeah, Texas. I mean, we'll see. If we win a couple games, I'd be happy. But we need to get some players in here because we signed, if you're just getting in here, 14 players, okay? Georgia took one of our 3 4-stars. So we have 2 4-stars, 2 JUCOs, 10 3-stars. That's our verbal commitments. These are all verbal commitments today, okay? So, yeah, this roster ain't going to win any games in the SEC. I got news for you. We cannot load up with 3 stars and run a power spread, okay? Not going to happen. So we'll have to see what happens. Who's better conference, Big Ten or SEC? Well, in football, the SEC. I don't know. I don't know about basketball. AFL, OVC. OVC. All right. If we can't beat North Carolina at home, says Derek, we beat Gonzaga and New Jersey. Yeah. Look, Indiana's good. Indiana come in here and kick our ass. St. John's is good. We play a couple cupcakes. But other than that, yeah, our schedule in basketball. And then we play Alabama. By the time this Quains kid and then Jalen Lowe get back, we're going to be behind. So we'll have to see what happens. See what happens in basketball. With that, when you don't score for 13, you don't score a field goal for 13 minutes. That was bad last night. Yeah. And not stopping their big guys. I can't believe that guy. I can't believe they were pick and roll into the basket and dunking on us. I still can't believe it. I just sit in amazement at we don't even try to stop a pick and roll or slip and roll or just drive, straight line drive. Man, I keep begging for play a zone a little bit. North Carolina would have been the perfect team to play a zone against because their best player was their forward and their center. Make those guards shoot from the outside and beat you. Derek, honestly think Lowe isn't coming back. I agree, Derek. My friend, like I said, was asking, why is he on the bench laughing? And it's because what's he got to be unhappy about? He's getting paid. Yeah, look, Lowe's shoulder needs surgery. I mean, if he comes back, first time he gets hit on his shoulder, you might as well just redshirt him. This might be a lost season. Guys, I hope not. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be a lost season in basketball. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I look at our roster and he said after the game he's going to take a deeper look at our roster. And I'm like, man, how deep are you going to look at these 13 people? Just put the 5 best people in there and play them and stop taking them out just because the analytics say to take it out. That's what I say. That's an AFL. It's embarrassing not hitting a bucket for over 10 minutes. Yeah, actually, I think it was 13. Yeah, I mean, man, we don't have any 3-point shooters that are knockdown shooters. Okay, we just don't. And that's the problem we have. And we can't run our offense like Amari Williams. We can't run it through Brandon Garrison. That's impossible because that guy's not smart enough to run it. Whereas Amari Williams had a high basketball IQ. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, and I don't know if it will get any better. And maybe I'm wrong. So we shall see. But no, we've been going 20 minutes. So yeah, so we signed 14 players if you're just getting in here. We signed 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs. To make a long story short, I'll just keep it short. They're verbal commitments. We didn't sign them. They verbally committed. So I'm sure we'll have more commitments through there'll be the signing period after December. I think right in January maybe. So yeah, we'll get some more people. See what happens. Jake, could there be some chemistry personality issues? Yeah, with the basketball team, Jake. Yeah, sure there is. I mean, you can tell it. It's sort of like our football players, guys. The last 2 games, our football players, I don't know what, they just didn't care. I mean, that Louisville game, they just didn't even get off the bus and try and play hard. I mean, look, you get paid every Friday now, so everybody gets a game check, and always getting his money. I'm not saying he's slacking. He's stuck at 15 points. Okay, I mean, he scored 4 points in the first half in the first 2 minutes, and only scored 2 points the rest of the first half. He had 6 in the first half. You tell me that's all the points you can get is 2 in the first 3 possessions, and then only 1 basket in the next 18 minutes? I mean, dude, you're supposed to be. Yeah, he ain't going to the NBA. I don't know who the hell would draft him. He cannot shoot. I don't know. APO, last year's team's going to hurt Poe. Yeah, they were good last year. We had some knockdown shooters, and we went for defense, and I get it. But, man, we got, as I keep saying, we got a bunch of players who can score 6 to 10 points and one guy who can score 15. So do the math. 4 players score 10 points. That's 40. One guy scores 15. That's 55. A couple bench points. You're still at 77 points. It's not good enough against who we're going to play. So I don't know what he does. Play Jelovic more because at least he can shoot. Cam Williams, I don't know what he's. I liked his dad when he was on Loyal BBN, but man, I don't know what we're doing here. Jake, I'm not a Kentucky fan. It's not his clear chemistry issue with the team. Oh, from the neutral observer, yeah, you could see that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't like the last play of the game. Colin Chandler tried to go to the basket on Caleb Caleb Wilson, excuse me. Yeah, their best player. You gonna go get a layup on it, and he blocked it, or you got a piece of it. So man, that was an awful play on the last play. I don't know what that was all about, but so man, guys, if I can't put basketball. I was saying today, if you watch my video, I put shorts on. I can't put basketball shorts on because there's no highlights. I can't put us losing. I've got a bunch. I've worked on a lot of older football shorts today, so I'm gonna put football shorts on of older football from the last Tim Couch, Jared Lorenzen, Andre Woodson. I'll put some older stuff on and some newer stuff, but man, there's no highlights in basketball to put on. WKRP, last year's team spoiled us. Yep. Well, that's the way this year's team should be. I mean, that's it. Look, we only won 2 games in the tournament. If you want to call that spoiled, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, they were good. They just got hurt. Once again, they had injuries. If our point guard wouldn't have got hurt and what's his name, we lost a couple people to injuries. If Jackson Robinson wouldn't have got hurt, we could have went to the Final Four, but we once again too many injuries. So yeah, but yeah. So today, if you're just getting in here, first football press conference for our new head coach. We verbally signed 14 players, as I keep saying, 10 3-stars, 2 JUCOs, 2 4-stars. Georgia took one of our 4-stars. So, but so we got a lot of work to do with the portal and recruiting. They had the first lineup for 8 games. Oh, you mean last year? Yeah, they probably did. Yeah, last year. I mean, look, we had a good team last year. Jackson Robinson was a great player. If we would have had him and a healthy point guard, I can't remember our point guard's name now. We could have did some damage. But those guys could shoot. They could score. They could. We got guys that can't hit, can't get their own shot. Like I said, I think they're a bunch of role players, and no stars except for Owe maybe. So I don't know what the answer is. Defensively, I think I just hate our defense, guys. I really do. Lamont Butler, thank you. Yeah, if he would have been full, that dude was a good player. If he wouldn't, that dude played hurt. Jalen Lowe's not going to play hurt like Lamont Butler did. Lamont Butler put that damn big ass leather brace on and said, "I'm playing." Jalen Lowe's not going to do that. He ain't going out there. Look, he ain't. If he comes back, he'll cut. The first time he gets hit, he'll be out. No offense to the kid. He don't seem like the toughest kid to me. You got your future to worry about, right? So, oh, what's up, Dylan? Dylan Calipari is waxing Louisville. Really? Wow, that does not surprise me. John Calipari will jump up, and get you. How much are they winning by? What's the score? How much time is left? Is it halftime? Or it might be over by now, right? Let me see. Is it over? Wow, Louisville. Who knew? Look at that score. I didn't even check the scores tonight. Yeah, basketball guys. I don't even like watching this team. I mean, it's no fun watching them. Indiana's losing at Minnesota. Wow. Louisville. Oh, Arkansas is getting them. Wow. Is that with 11 minutes left? Okay, plenty of time left. Indiana's going to lose on the road to Minnesota. Wow. Well, Indiana's pretty good, but they lost. Yeah, Indiana plays Louisville on Saturday, and that's what everybody around here is talking about, is that we play Louisville on Saturday. We play Louisville. Well, you know what? You forgot to play Minnesota because you just lost to them. So I don't know. We'll see how good Indiana is. Wildcat highlights. What's up, Wildcat? 11 minutes left. Join. What did you think of Mitch Barnhart saying we have enough money? Look, man. Look, it's all talk. Okay, I believe him then. Okay, if he says we do, fine. Then spend it. Because I don't know if you saw the players we got today. We got 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs. Okay, that's our class. Yeah, these are verbal commitments. They're not signed. So we might lose some of these. But yeah, okay, well then get us some 4-stars. Because Georgia took one of our 4-stars today. Yeah, I mean, look, he got mad, didn't he, Wildcat? Yeah, most people, when you're wrong, you get snippy. Yeah, he didn't like that comment. I think KSR, I'll give it up to KSR for asking that question. But yeah, he didn't like it. Ponatoski, I think we'll get him. Dylan acting like it was a media narrative. It is a media narrative. It's a fucking fan narrative. I said it the whole damn time. Come on, man. I mean, you don't have to be a freaking rocket scientist to figure out we got 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs that you didn't spend a lot of money, right? I mean, these are high school players, but when you get in the portal, let's see where the players come from. Okay. All right. Are they coming from, UT San Antonio? Or are they coming from Notre Dame? We'll see. Who will be the starter if Boley leaves? I don't know, Christopher. I think Boley's going to leave because I really don't think he can play in his offense. The backup quarterback from Oregon is supposedly coming, and if he does, he knows the system. I don't know, but Boley may leave. Addison, what's up, Addison? Hate my football life. Why you hate your football life? Addison, why you hate your football life? Don't hate your football life. I mean, it was Stoops himself saying he needed NIL money. It was Stoops. Oh, well, is that what you're saying, Dylan? Like it was a narrative. Coach saying it for 3 years. Well, okay. I didn't read the rest of your comment. Well, look, man, it was the truth. I mean, look, Mark Stoops probably didn't say it, probably could have said it in a better way, but he, what he was saying was true. You would show the numbers, right? If you ain't got anything to hide, then show the numbers. Right? If you're right, then prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if they invest. I think they will. I think they will. Why are you hiding something? If you ain't got nothing to hide, the reason you hide something is because you're trying to hide something. You ain't right. If you were right, you'd go here. Here's the book right here. Here it is. Here's the numbers right here. Take them. Look at these. No, you go. No, I'm not showing you these. No, no, we don't. Nobody sees these. Okay. All right. Fine. Addison is an Ole Miss fan. Oh, Addison. Well, sorry, Addison. Yeah, you know what? It's good riddance to that guy. You're better off without him. Well, you won't win as many games, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about Lane Kiffin that hadn't already been said. My girlfriend is an Ole Miss grad, Dylan said. Well, hey, easy coming. Hey, maybe they'll be funny if they win the national championship. Hey, maybe they make a run. Ohio State, they wanted that coach fired after he lost to Michigan. That's how dumb they were. And we demand you fire Ryan Day, right? Then you win the national champion. You go, oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, disregard. Yeah, don't fire him. Yeah, what if they would have fired Ryan Day after the Michigan game last year? That's how dumb Penn State is. Penn State ain't gonna get anybody. They ain't getting anybody better than Franklin. So yeah, SEC. Yeah, I mean, Lane Kiffin, man, it's like a woman that or a man. I shouldn't be sexist, but that keeps cheating on you and keeps. I won't do it again. And they keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it. So he's gonna cheat on her. He'll leave LSU. If we offered him more, he would leave and come here. But the guy's I gotta give it up to him. He's a special kind of. That's borderline evil to me to do that to your kids. With those kids, I mean, come on, man. Yeah. Uh, Randy is online. I see from F and Dogs. He's probably busy with Georgia trying to beat Alabama. But no, guys, if you're just getting in here, it was football signing day. We signed 14 players, 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars. Georgia took one of. We had 3, but Georgia took one, and 2 JUCOs. Okay, that's who we verbally committed to us today. So, the locker. Okay, Anthony White is live. Anthony White and I can't remember. Van Hiles is live. Go Cats. Did our defensive coordinator go to Florida? Yes, WKRP. They're glad to have him. I actually talked to some of their fans. They had questions about him. I'm like, yeah, he's a good coordinator. We just didn't have the damn kids. Yeah, they love it. They love it. John Summerall loves that he got him Brad White. And I'm sure he took all the resistance. So, yeah, he loves it. Dylan, what did you think about the performance in Tennessee? About Nashville? I just read about it. Was there a lady running and said she hated Nashville and then she was running for mayor? What? I hate Nashville, but I'd like to be mayor. Yeah, I didn't even. I just read the story. I don't know much about it. Look, you can't say you hate a town and then want to be the mayor. Social media will get you guys. You want to run your mouth on social media. People are going to go back 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Oh, look what you said 5 years ago. Yeah, when you were 18. Meet the Republican. Well, yeah, Jared, Penn State is cold without. Yeah, they ain't going to get a coach that's any. I mean, nobody wants to go there. So it's Penn State and nobody wants to go there. So good luck with that. Look, we got the guy we needed to get, but these commits we got, guys. So we signed 1 quarterback, 1 defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 1 running back, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 linebacker, 2 quarterbacks, and a safety. So we need more players. So that's what we need. So if Mitch Barnhart is correct and we have plenty of money, we'll open up that damn checkbook and start writing, brother, because we need some players right now. We don't have our defense. I mean, come on. You got to have a defense if you're going to run a spread offense because there's a lot of 4 and outs on a spread offense, okay? You can say what you want to about Mark Stoops' offense being slow and run the clock, but yeah, it held on to the ball. If all of us that were alive during the air raid, if you go 4 and out and you keep going 4 and out, you keep giving them the ball back to Tennessee, Alabama, and then the score gets really, really high on you. So we got to have it. I'm not worried about the offense. We need to worry about the defense. So yeah, let's get some defensive players in here. Jake, why would you have to worry about your job security when you're winning 10 games? Well, that's true. I think some of the wideouts look promising. Dealing with Dylan. Well, on paper they do. We got another Cameron Miller, an offensive lineman. How many Cameron Millers are we going to have? Yeah, I mean, these are leftover Stoops wide receivers. 6'1", 180, 6'1", 170, 6 foot, 170, 6'2", 190. I like that guy. But yeah, we'll see. AFL Stein will do his work in the portal year one. He's going to have to. Yeah, because there ain't anything in the damn, I don't know what he can do in high school. He did take 2 JUCO players today. So we took an offensive lineman and a cornerback today. So those were 2 surprises at the last minute. So, we'll see when the portal opens. Plenty of people in the portal. Plenty of people at smaller schools that can run this, play in this offense. Dowdale already played in this offense year one. He played, I think, in one game. I think he scored 1 touchdown. I went back and looked. So, yeah, Dowdale's perfect. And Patterson can catch. So right now we got 3 running backs. We got this kid Deuce Alston, 3-star, 6 foot, 200, and Patterson and Dowdale. So yeah, we'll have some more players. Some people from Oregon, some backups from Oregon will come here. Okay, because they're not going to start at Oregon. Might as well come here. So just don't get your hopes up the first year, guys. We ain't gonna sit here and win 7, 8 games the first year. That's not happening. Okay, so don't think that it will. Just temper your expectations. Give him time to build, and we'll see what happens. Maybe if he wins 4 or 5 games, I'd be happy. Hal Mummy won 5 his first year, so there you go. Yeah, and that's all the people he had on his staff. Mike Leach, some really good people. Yeah, and then there's basketball, guys. If you want to talk about that, nobody wants to talk about basketball. Yeah. Look, I don't know what to say about basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We're in trouble. We got to pick it up. If we don't learn how to stop pick and roll and go into the basket, it's going to be a long year because everybody can get straight line to the basket on us. And Cal Perry will kill us on straight line drives. Hell, he plays the dribble drive. They'll kill us. I mean, look, Indiana lost to Minnesota tonight. Did I see that right? Indiana was, happy about playing Louisville on Saturday. A guy was telling me we played Louisville on Saturday. I was like, oh, cool. And we beat them. Well, I think they lost to Minnesota. So, yeah, the trap game happens. Yeah, they lost. Man, they're down by 9. Okay. So they're losing with under a minute left. So they're probably going to lose that game. But Indiana's good. Is it football season yet? Not yet, Dylan. It's what do you say, 280 days or whatever. Touchdown Terry Wilson transferred from Oregon. Oh, good. Well, I got a bunch of shorts I'm putting on of Terry Wilson and Andre Woodson and Randall Cobb. I got a Randall Cobb short that's on right now that just got put up. I just went back and I can't do basketball because there's no highlights to show. So, man, basketball, come on. We need to pick it up. If we lose Friday night to Gonzaga, guys, you can hit the panic button because, I mean, if that Georgetown game, we're lucky the Georgetown game did not count, that it was a scrimmage because we got our ass kicked in that game. So, anyway. So, yeah. Today was National Signing Day. If you're just getting in here, we have the 56th ranked class. I think it's 12th or either 14th in the SEC. I can't remember. So, yeah, we signed 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs. 2 4-star players. Georgia stole one of our 4-star players last night. So, yeah, not going to win in the SEC. No offense, with a bunch of 3-stars. So, Mitch, if you're listening to Mitch Barnhart, open that checkbook up and start writing some checks. People have been giving Stoops his flowers. Yeah, they should have. Stoops deserved it. Look, Stoops could have screwed them big time. And if he was Lane Kiffin or the dude from LSU that left, yeah, but no, Stoops was at least, helped him out. Yeah, he has a soul. And look, he's going to stay in Lexington, so. And Will Stein talked about him a little bit today. Thought it was nice to bring him up. Yeah, that was smart of him to do that. Who said he couldn't coach again? Who's this Alabama guy? This guy, Black, what is his name? Black Panther, not Black Panther. Who am I thinking about? Somebody tell me the Alabama guy's name that is an Alabama fan. Man, Black, whatever your name is, Jaguar, whatever the fuck your name is, dogging us out. Shut the hell up, man. Whatever your damn name is. I know you like Alabama, but yeah, I hope Georgia beats you. Whatever his name is, some guy with an Alabama channel that's just dogging us out in football. Okay, dude, we know who we are in football. Shut up. Yeah, I would say we beat you in basketball, but I ain't even gonna say that this year. So, can't think of who I'm talking about. Kangaroo Black. Thank you. Sounds like a damn Australian black guy. Kangaroo Black. Well, whoever he is, man, he's a loud dude, and yeah, uh, yeah. Well, he's got a good channel. He can play to the Alabama football fans. Yeah. Sounds like a damn Australian movie. Uh, Petition to forego the Kroger money, go back to Commonwealth Stadium. Well, I don't know, Dylan. Maybe. I like him. Yes, but he talks shit. I agree, Jake. I like him, but he talks shit. And yeah, so all the SEC podcasts love us now. Have you noticed a little trick you're seeing now? Everybody loves us now. Cousin Shane loves us. Josh Pate loves us. Yeah, because now we're worth talking about. But if we start losing, guess how fast they'll turn on us? Real fast. So right now we're real popular. We got a new girlfriend, and we're gonna show her off. But the minute we lose some games, they will all of a sudden they'll be talking shit about us again. I love it. I love the good old boy network that we're not in. Uh, you gotta love it, guys. But yeah, the kangaroo black guy, yeah, I like him, but man, yeah, don't be dogging us out, man. And we're trying here, you know. Lay off them cats. That's right, WKRP. See, they can cheat down there because nobody's going to turn them in. If we cheat, hell, our own media will turn us in. So yeah, we can't get away with cheating like they can. So, uh, Stoops was darling from, yeah, he was good. Oh, he was good probably longer than that, really. I mean, at least that. Probably a little bit longer than that. We went to 8 straight bowls. So yeah, I mean, 7-6 wasn't good enough. I'm gonna tell you right now. See how long it takes us to win 7 games. I'm just gonna let you know right now. It ain't happening anytime soon. Not with our schedule. We'll see. Better come up with some players and a defense, and yeah, uh, scoring is one part of the game. Offense is one part. Special teams, defense, yeah. So we're gonna find out. Uh, so, um, but yeah. So Mitch Barnhart got mad about money. If you guys are just getting in here, come on, Mitch. I mean, open the checkbook up and write some checks. Get us some players, man. Prove us wrong. I'll give KSR credit for asking that question. Uh, so yeah, but everybody loves our football coach now. So it's a honeymoon period. Everybody's gonna love us. First year, it's gonna be all love fest. It's gonna be great and exciting as long as we start winning. And if we don't, it'll be like Mark Pope. Oh shit, did we hire the right coach? Because that's what a lot of people are saying about Mark Pope right now. Do you think Mark Pope is the right coach? Anybody in here? There's 16 people I see in here. Does anybody think Mark Pope is not the right fit for us? Uh, Here, Mitch Barnhart. Yeah, I heard it, Dylan. Yeah, I heard his interview, getting all testy, all defensive. Uh, but yeah, he should be defensive. What are you getting all defensive about? You know, like I said, if you show the numbers, then they ain't gonna show the numbers. One of these days, it's gonna come out, guys. How little we spent this year on football. You're gonna find out one of these days it's gonna get leaked out, and you're gonna be surprised how little they spent on football compared to everyone else. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna predict right now. Those numbers are probably never really. It's gonna be like covering up JFK. Do not get those. Do not put those numbers out. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying we didn't spend a lot, but we sure as the hell didn't spend what everybody else spent. So I'm honestly concerned with recruiting with Pope. Derek, yeah, I am too. Because if you're a kid, do you want to come here? We didn't get Caleb Wilson. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get Stokes. Yeah, that's the problem now. Is what kind of offense are we running? Or do you want to play 21 minutes a game? Do you want to platoon? That's what got John Calipari at 1 year after the 38 in 1 year was. Do you want to platoon or you want to play the whole game? Nobody wants to sit down after 7 fucking minutes. Come on, man. Oh, my 7 minutes is up. I got to sit down. Nobody's going to do that. I hate to break it to you. It's not happening, as we see. So yeah, he's going to have to come up with something. Nobody's going to come here and play, sparsely. Charles, I seem like Pope was the only one who wanted the job. Well, we could have got someone else if we had waited, but we didn't want to wait because we wanted to hurry up and recruit. And when the guy from Baylor turned it down, whatever it is, I forget his name now. When he turned it down, I was like, oh man, come on, seriously, Scott Drew. He couldn't handle the pressure either though. And I mean, he would have wilted under the pressure. This is a high pressure job, guys. That's why people don't want it. It's like going to Georgia, Alabama. If you don't win, they turn on you quickly. And I'm not turning on Mark Pope or saying he should leave, but Dan Johnson dragging Barrow on Twitter said Vince was toxic and treated them like crap. And I did not see that. But, I mean, look, Vince was Vince, I'm sure it was toxic in there. But no, I did not see that. Bowden said it? Wow, man. If Lynn Bowden said it. Wow. I'll have to look that up, Dylan. I didn't realize they said that. Wow, that's a lot of players. Look, man, Vince Merrill, whatever, we were winning, right? So when you're winning, you can get away with stuff. When you're losing, you can't get away with anything. See Bobby Knight. Okay. When Bobby Knight was winning, could get away with talking shit, smacking a couple players around, no big deal. But if you're losing, you're not getting away with it. So, yeah, let that be the Bobby Knight lesson for everybody. I'm just using him. You could use Woody Hayes or whomever. I was just using him. Yeah, Lynn Bowden was a heck of a player. Yeah, Lynn Bowden. He was just, I mean, he was slapping, trying to start a fight before that bowl game was stupid, though. And he couldn't throw worth a shit. I mean, yeah, he didn't stay in the NFL very long. I mean, he couldn't do anything great, but he could do a lot of things good. So yeah, we need a Randall Cobb for this to run this system, guys. I mean, to me, if you watch the tape on Will Stein's system, if you had Randall Cobb, you'd have yourself a good quarterback. I just don't think we have a Randall Cobb right now. We need somebody that can run and throw. So we'll see what happens if he brings Oregon's backup quarterback. But Dylan, Lynn was a dog. Yeah, he was. Well, it was exciting when he threw that pass to beat Virginia Tech. It surprised me more than it surprised them. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? Basketball team will turn it around. I have no idea, Jeremy. I don't know if they'll turn it around. We're gonna find out Friday night. They better turn it around because Gonzaga averages 90 points a game, even though they got blown out by Michigan, who's undefeated. Yeah, I mean they can shoot lights out, so we will have our work cut out for us. Maybe they'll shoot bad. Yeah, I mean, by the time Quains gets here, it's gonna be too late. I mean, they're talking about after Christmas. By that time, shit. If we lose all these non-conference games, our RPI will be awful. I mean, the SEC, we're not going to get very many quality wins in SEC. So when they start looking at your resume against the top 50, ours is going to be atrocious. We could still get in, but we need to beat some people. So we shall see. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah. On Stein's offense. Ain't the guy. Yeah. Yeah. No, Cutter Boley can. Now he could tailor that offense for Boley, but Boley's not running. He ain't gonna take hits like that, and he can't make quick snap decisions with four receivers and with five and the running back going out. Which guy you gonna hit? You have to throw it up one-on-one, guys, and he cannot make deep throws. So he might leave. I mean, I don't know. He loves Kentucky. He might stay. And Stein could make it work for him, but he's got to change some shit up. Pope calling roster a new Ferrari. Yeah, Dylan, that was stupid. Yeah, that was stupid. That Ferrari broke down real quick, didn't it? Ferraris, when a sports car breaks down, expensive to fix. So no, I will probably not do the Gonzaga game, guys, just because I don't want to sit here and go through that with you guys. I'm gonna probably watch it with my wife. I told her, "You better be glad you didn't stay up for that because that was ugly." Bowley reminds me a lot of DJ Lagway after his freshman year. Well, I mean, yeah, I think he's a better passer than Lagway, but Lagway can run. I don't know what color Bowley is, so uh, we'll see if he stays. I mean, he might stay, and you know what? Stein can make it work, but you're going to throw the ball up one on one. You got to make sure you throw it up right. So Bowley will have a lot of work to do. So the ball, you will not stand there and hold the ball. That does not happen. So there's no looking at the blitz, and you know you got to hurry up, and you got to throw on the run. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Charles Pope left that Ferrari in the hood. Well, I don't know. Stein kept brushing over questions today about Bowley. Well, Dylan, yeah, did he? I didn't catch it. How many questions were asked about him? To be honest with you, did not catch that. But yeah, I mean, look, Bowley may leave. Supposedly he's getting a lot of offers. Look, if Oregon's backup quarterback is coming and Ponatoski's coming, maybe that's the writing on the wall for Cutter Bowley. I don't know. Maybe he wants to try. Hey, maybe he wants to try and stay and make it work. If he does, fine. Let him stay. But I'm not playing him just because he's Cutter Bowley. I want the best guy on the field. And if that's Ponatoski or the backup quarterback for Oregon, then friggin' play that kid. Play whoever can run that offense because it's a unique offense. It's not easy to run. Uh, you know, you got to find the open guy in about a couple seconds. There's no staring at the blitz and open guys running in front of you. You're running mesh concept where people's running. You got guys running over the middle, doing crossing and drag routes. You got people on the outside, running back leaking out. You got to figure out who am I throwing to, and you don't have any time to mess around. 15 on the Ken Palm. Are we 15th? Well, look, we played some shitty teams. Yeah, we probably are 15th on the Ken Palm. As I said on my video today, we are not top 50. Like I think we're 30th in defense and 30th, and we are not 30th in defense. We cannot stop anybody going to the basket. Good God. If last night didn't show you, we can't stop a pick and roll. We can't stop it. How many times are we going to get dunked on? I mean, how many times is somebody going to pick and roll to a basket? It's going to keep happening until he figures out. I kept saying, play his zone for God's sake. Make them beat you from the outside, but don't let them pick and roll the basket. Man, I don't know. I'm not the coach, so Christopher, people need to get off the analytics. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a bunch of shit. That'll get you beat. Yeah, it's not like I said on my video. This is not a math problem. Okay, we're not doing calculus here. It's freaking basketball. Who's playing good? Put that guy in. Are you on a roll? Can you hit some shot? Get in there. Stay in there. You know. Uh, so I don't know. I think and this is like I said, this is big time basketball here. So I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, he just looks a little overwhelmed right now. Tough. I mean, look, you knew what you're getting into. But yeah, people are defending him, and I get it. I'm not saying we should fire the guy. There's people call. I mean, I'm not saying we should fire the guy, but man, oh man, if we lose a couple more games, it's just hard to watch. That's all I'm saying. It's no fun. I don't know about you guys. Uh, so yeah, it's going to be a long winter if we were bad in football and bad in basketball. Which actually, we damn near went to a bowl in football. Guys, one of these days you're going to find out how much we spent on that roster, and you're going to say it's a damn miracle he won 5 games. Because yeah, I bet you it wasn't that much. But anyway. Okay, well, look, as I said before I get out of here today, we signed 14 people, high school players, 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars. Georgia took 1. We had 3, but we signed 2 4s and 2 JUCOs. If you think we can win in the SEC with 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs, no, not happening. So give him 3 years. Yeah. Are you talking about Pope or or Stein. You're gonna have to give Stein some time. Look, guys, we ain't gonna come in here and start these tearing up the SEC. And no, it ain't gonna work that way. We all went through the air raid. We know what the deal is. You got to have a defense because you are not going to outscore Tennessee, Alabama, Texas A&M. You ain't going to just walk out on the field and outscore them. It don't work that way. Okay. So yeah, we're going to need a defense. Amari Williams was my MVP. He was me too, WKRP. Oh, Pope Christopher. I mean, look, I don't think they're going to give him 3 years, brother. I mean, they're going to have to give him another one, but I don't know. Have a better class than Auburn. Well, I don't even know we're 12th out of 16 or 14th out 12th. So there's 4 teams worse than us. One of them's probably Auburn. Cope with Pope. Well, that's what we need to do. That's a good saying instead of hope and Pope. We'll cope with them. Look, maybe you can get it turned around. But like I said, I don't know who you play and where you play them. Like I said, we got a bunch of people who can score 6 to 10 points, and 1 or 2 guys that can give you 15. Mathematically, that doesn't add up to 80, 90 points. So that's why we're scoring against good teams 60s and 70s. Yeah, we got to get up to 80 when we play in Alabama. Even Indiana lost tonight at Minnesota, which they were looking for Louisville, and they're going to get Louisville, and I think Louisville's losing. Does anybody got the Louisville score before I get off here? What's the Louisville score? Did they win that game? They're playing Arkansas. What is the score before we get off here? 87-78. Louisville's going to win this game with 1 minute left. So Arkansas beat Louisville. That's Calipari. Calipari he'll win games that he should, lose games that he shouldn't, and win games that he shouldn't. Wow. Indiana lost, Louisville won. Well, Louisville plays Indiana. When Indiana comes in here, they're a decent team. So BYU is beating the crap out of somebody. Vanderbilt. Okay, so yeah. All right, guys. All right. Well, look, like I said, 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, and 2 JUCOs is not. I mean, look, I'm sure there's some good players. Got to have more 4-stars. So Mitch Barnhart can get mad. But if we got money, brother, I suggest you start spending it. As far as basketball, I don't have any answers. We can't play defense. We have no rim protector. We can't stop any going. We don't try to stop anybody going to the basket. You can pick and roll us. You can slip to the basket. You can just straight line drive to the basket. Garrison can't stop you. Trent Noah can't guard anybody. That poor dude was out there getting cooked last night at the end of that game. Everybody talks about our offense. I'm going to tell you that our defense is awful. Awful. Please, for God's sakes, start playing some zone. For crying out loud. I'm tired of seeing people roll the basket and dunk on us. It's just getting old, guys. South Florida hired Heartline. I saw that. Yep. Oh yeah. Heartline would have been a great hire here. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, look, I'll come on after the game Friday night. I may come on after the game. So will everybody else, loyal BBN and everybody else. Right now, hey, before I get off here, there's a YouTube channel called The Locker. That's Anthony White. If you remember him, he played in the air raid, and I can't think about that. I just said that football player's name. Go and watch that pod. It's on live right now. If you want to know football, Van Hiles. So Van Hiles and Anthony White are on right now live. If you want to know X's and O's and what they really think about this, they'll break down Stein's offense way better than I can. So go over and watch The Locker right now and enjoy that. I'll see you guys Friday night after the game. I'll probably come on. I'll let some people come on. But yeah, let's hope we could beat Gonzaga. And hey, let's go get some recruits and spend some money. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys Friday night. Have a good day tomorrow. And you know what? Just be safe out there and bundle up because it's cold. Hell's going. Who turned off the heat? All right, guys. Have a good week or have a good Thursday. I'll see you Friday. Go Cats.